Can we just talk about your early influences also?
Yes.
I think that was a good idea to
Yeah.
just go in there and kind of dig in. You know, we
Yeah.
all been there, and so what are some of your early influences as well?
Man, life. That is the biggest influencer.
Indeed.
Seeing how life is. My parents. My dad was a minister. Still is a minister. He started a radio ministry here
Okay.
in Reedsville. Shouts out Reedsville.
27320
There we
represent.
go. All day and day. But the thing is that he showed me back then that we can get it and that we can do whatever we set our mind to.
Mhm.
No one told him to start a radio ministry. He prayed and he felt God showed him something that no one else was doing at the time,
Right.
and he
Yeah.
stepped out on faith and he did it, and he that is my number one
That's
inspiration right there.
amazing, man.
To walk in my living room or in my kitchen and remember my dad's little recorder right there on the table, because they didn't have a studio back then. He would use a little recorder and we would all have to be quiet for those 30 or 45 minutes so it
Mm.
didn't pick up anything. But he showed me then with the little bit of technology that he had that if God gave you a vision and he gave you a mission, he's going to give you everything you need to make it happen. You just got to believe him and trust.
Wow. Amazing. Got another question for you. What does authentic or authenticity mean to you, especially in the Christian art world
Got you.
as an artist?
Authentic to me just means real.
Mm.
I can't live your life. I can't give your testimony, and you
Right.
can't give mine. My testimony is going to be heartfelt when I'm able to give my testimony and to give where God brought me out of.
Mm-hmm.
Drug use, alcoholism, depression, just wild living.
Mm-hmm.
God delivered me from all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And he took me to a place and he showed me things that I would have to give up in order to get where he wanted me, where he wants me to be. And so when I'm able to see those other things and realize that no matter what mistakes I've made in the past, no matter what bonehead things I've done, how I've derailed my life personally,
Yeah.
he always gives us the way of escape.
Mm-hmm.
And he always shows us the way to take whatever we're doing and to create something completely different out of it. If we look at the universe, he took nothing. He took a void of darkness and he spoke into it. And he takes that same void of darkness inside of us and he speaks to that. And he speaks to us daily. We've made it deep and mystifying and spooky to talk to God.
Facts. Yeah.
I talk to him every day. My prayer life isn't a monologue. It's a dialogue. I'm looking for him to not only hear what I have to say, but I'm looking to hear what he has to say.
That's good.
Because that's the part where he's going to show us. We got to remember, Christ was led into the wilderness by the Holy Spirit to be tempted. So there's going to be some temptation that's going to come about in everything that we do. But when he was tempted in the areas to find out who he is, every temptation that Satan brought to him was to question Christ's identity. When we learn Christ's identity and not our identity, and we mirror his identity, we can make anything come to pass just like that, because we're in his will and in his plan for our lives. We just got to learn to do it the way he does it.
Wow. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Well, man of God, Virgil Kent.
Brother Joe, glad to be here.
Oh man, what an amazing session.
Yes.
You taught us so much about about the word, about the word through music, through rap, hip hop, and how we can be ourselves in the midst of that, and how we can grow. That's amazing.
It is. All praise to God. He made this happen.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Well, there you have it, folks. Another session in the mix with Live Groove.